let's have this talk before I bring in Michael.
Before you bring him in.
Yeah, before I bring him in, because, Sisanie's been out for maternity leave, and she's back next week. Kind of flew by for me.
Totally. I cannot believe it.
And since then, we established this segment, Hands Full, with Michael, and it's been going great. And I think he looks forward to it. And I don't want to break anybody's heart, ever, but certainly, like a chill family member. But this is the last one for him. So we'll tell him at the end.
Right, but didn't you talk about having him come back in some other way?
I did. And
So maybe we ask him.
I think we pilot that.
Right.
Let me bring him in now. Now, don't say anything. You don't want to ruin that report. Hey, Michael, how are you, buddy?
Good morning, fam. How are you?
Yeah, it's good to see you, pal. This segment's really taken on a life of its own.
Oh, it's fun. It's like a little log of Savea's life and what's been going on. So it's going to be fun to look back at these,
But to be clear, when you finish, does Sisanie say, how did it go? What'd you talk about? What'd they say? What did she say?
Oh yeah. She's like, so how did it go? And just more like just trying to make sure I didn't, trying to get ahead of what I said.
Well,
but,
you never have to worry about what you say. You're always diplomatic. But does she know how popular the segment is?
I don't know. But she's always very supportive, and every time you guys are posting about it, she's reposting it too. So I think she's having a lot of fun with it too.
She's
getting a huge kick out of it.
Next week she's here. We're gonna know much more about what's been going on when she gets back.
I know. I think I'm excited to have her get back into the mix, right? And then into everything that's going on with Kiss and Jingle Ball and
Yeah.
we've been out for a while.
Somebody's auditioning.
Oh yes.
Well, look, this I don't want to. Well, I was going to tell you later, but this is the last Hands Full with Michael segment for this baby. For this baby.
For this
there
baby,
could be
right?
Future kids, coming. Who knows?
Sure.
Well, never say never.
I'll keep it political.
Thank you. Yeah, because she's going to ask you what you said to that question, and let's just not answer it.
Right.
So, Michael, what can we possibly expect here in this finale from baby Savea and the family? Tell us. What's the latest?
Okay, well, we're ending at least with a new record. I think this is a big record. It's what parents, so she's 11 weeks old, but parents wait for this. And so we got one, and we're waiting for more, but we had an 8-hour in between feedings at night, which was huge.
8-hour gap. Wow. That's intermittent fasting.
Right. It was a little bit by accident, but, she didn't cry. And when she did cry, it was 8 hours later, and it was perfect. Our doctor approved this.
Did someone forget to feed her?
No, so when they're really young and they're under a certain weight, you're waking them up to feed because you want to make sure they grow.
Right.
She hit her weight like a couple of weeks ago, and so they're like, you can just wait for her to tell you she's hungry. And
good for you.
So sometimes that happens at 4. Not fun. This last time it happened at 7.
Which is fun.
Which is better.
Oh, better. All right. We haven't gotten to the fun stage yet. And how's Aza and Maxon doing?
Okay, so, Maxon is so attached to Savea. My grandma Maggie came over to visit, and you know how they always joke, I'm going to take her with me, and Maxon said, I quote, no, I'm going to use this voice because I can. No, you can't take her with you because she is so special to me.
Oh,
and I was just like,
my God, that's it.
I lost it. That was it.
That's
and
it.
then
the job is done.
And Aza, I didn't write this down in my form, but she is so persuasive and cognizant. So she doesn't say I want. She says I have an idea, and she just instead of I have an idea. Why don't we stay at the park for a little longer? And she won't. Everything starts with I have an idea, and it's just it's so I don't know where she got that from.
Wow, there are only a few places she could be hearing that. I mean, you tell me. But I think that's great. She's gonna be the entrepreneur. I have an idea.
Probably.
Let's stay at the park, or I'm gonna poop. I have an idea. All right, now what's one of those real moments with the 3 under 3?
Yeah. So, the kids have been wanting to go to the Charger game because we go and they hear about it, and we want to take them. But there's a whole, are they going to make it? And so this last Halloween, we took them. We didn't do the tailgate, and we went right to the game. And it's not very easy. Sisanie says we're not taking them back for another year, minimum. But I thought it was a success. You know, they got through it. We left in the fourth quarter a little early, and we got on the Jumbotron. Like, how fun is that?
So fun.
Yeah, to be on the Jumbotron, did you react? Because I've had it happen once, and it was a very embarrassing moment. What happened when you got on?
Well, we went in costume because it was Halloween. So Maxon wore a Justin Herbert jersey, and Aza came as a cheerleader, and Sisanie and I both wore
referees. I saw
outfits. Yeah. So, you know, it was pretty good. I think I snapped a little picture, but in my picture, Aza is not in it because I'm sitting down for this. You can move the camera down, but
she said, I have an idea. How about you don't leverage my cuteness for a like, okay?
Exactly.
So, Michael, that's it, the final segment. Do you have any ideas? I mean, you're going to feel like there's a void probably in your life by not being here, but I'm open to ideas if you want to pop on a couple times a month with a segment that's signature for you.
Yeah, you know, whatever you need. If Sisanie's sick or just, you know, something you guys want to switch it up, yeah, I'm here. Whenever you need. It's family business. So
I was thinking of Boston Scientific sort of Excel spreadsheet chat once a month.
We could probably do something a little different. You know, if you ever want to talk about my company, the things that they do for people, that could be something, because that is incredible. I mean, technologies for like handling pain without opioids and then stopping the shaking from Parkinson's, that's the stuff we work on.
Well,
and that's really cool.
Okay, that's compelling. So now we've just found a signature segment for Hands Full with Michael, saving the world with Michael and Boston Scientific. All right,
well, we try.
Thank you very much for coming in. Send Sisanie our love. Tell her we cannot wait. I've already picked up my clothes for next week when she returns.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Love you guys.
Right. Bye. We love you.
Bye, Michael.
Bye-bye.
And that's it. The last one. Season finale complete.